I say, do not run up that mountain. Do not run up that hill. You're going to suffocate. Wait for me. All right. Let me see. If we want to pass these feet, it looks like we got more climbing ahead of us. The feet of proof. Alphanode would share his strategy for information gathering. As we just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek High Luminary Gulfrud Lure, somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yolkyu from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gulfrud's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory, anyway. Let us see what we can discover. Alright. Step 1. Ask a giant about thing. Step 2. Pray you know what the heck you're doing. High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Now, let me ask you a question. That Gialbra who came out of the temple earlier, was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to succeed the mighty Guljaja? Well, it's called Spunk. It can get you fairly far. Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He's a great man with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve for one. He affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. Oh, so you made the pillars and... You are curious about our ways, and I bid you visit Proof, the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alphado. When you finish asking around, we can meet back where we started. Okie dokie. A Tuliolan? No, you're from further away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is a warder of the Sky Rune, but also keeper of the Skelparachis, and his duties often take him outside the village. Waiting for our buddies. Oh my god, that mountain looks so pretty. Can we snowboard on it? That'd be fun. First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definitive location for a High Luminary? Nope, not really, but I probably came the closest. As expected. What then of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Contreras is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Yolkyu appear to hold a special significance in their culture. Much the same. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter their burial grounds? Proof, you say? And he encourages you to visit the place yourself? Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Gulfurlor there, it will give us the chance to learn more about Yokyo. The gravesite is somewhat northwest of here. We can leave from that and... Oh my god, I can't even fucking read. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? I am so tired. I have not gotten enough sleep, and I don't know how much long, so... My English be going burr. Not that Americans understand English well anyway. We just make words and then pray they come out right. I'm still mad someone ate all the ice cream and I'm pissed about that. There was a whole box of at least 30 ice creams. They're all gone. The others have gone ahead to the proof. Follow the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Ehrenval? He should be able to point you in the right direction. So, it's the feat of proof. So, if their gravesite's called the proof, logic. It's elementary, my dear Watson. It's not quite mountain climbing, but these steep slopes are exhausting enough. Northeast. Is it up on that cliff? East. Alright, I'm gonna... southeast. It's gotta be over here somewhere. If not, then it's probably higher up and I won't bother with it. Northeast. Yeah, it's gotta be up there. I'm not bothering with it. Fudge off! Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh boy, this area's gotta be part volcano, maybe. Or at least there's molten lava, or maybe just fire crystals? Well, they said to go talk to Ehrenwald, so I'm gonna go talk to Alphino instead. There's a fate! These have the look of homes rather than graves, but to seem long years have passed since anyone lived being recited here. Take a look at this crater. There's no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, and yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Valgramanda's rampages told by the saga. The Skyrune's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time, and here I thought it a literal embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wiklamat. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way. Oh wait, let me just... A world you cannot experience alone. Is that what her journey with the Dawn Servant showed her? Something that I too might find. Was his mentor the Bun Lady? Curious. I did mention the bun the last time we went back and looked at stuff. I mean, logically speaking... Oh my goodness. Whoa. Holy sh... Wait, is that... Oh, it's gotta be. That's the Pulu area. Because there's the mate leaves, I think. Then down there is like the alpaca ranch. I think. I'm not 100%. That's, I think. Oh, the ether current was right there. Yay. I'll get this and then I'll go up to Wiklamat. Nearest one is to the north. Yay. Ah, you've come. Hehe. Wiklamat wins again. Looks like everyone's here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Gufular? No, I'm not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on Skipperage to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we're meant to find our way here after all. So, are you to tell us who is buried here? No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter the ashes across the peaks. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. Oh, the land of the remembered and the land of the forgotten. Ooh, I am looking forward to this. This is why we bear our sculptures before age or mishap claims us, that we might each etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me even now. Can I make one of these for Emmett, please? Up there stands my own skitra. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave's glyphs, in the same manner my friend does mine. Has it always been thus for your people, this concept of existence and death? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions. Bro, I want, like, El Dorado. Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. It's like, before I started Dawntrail, I rewatched Road to El Dorado, and I watched, what was it? Obsidian Equinox, and my god, I love all of that stuff, and it's made me, like, my brain go burr with all the stuff that could possibly happen in this expansion. But there's also, like, Maya and the Three, which I haven't watched in forever, but it's same area. All those shows and movies have been what I watched before playing Dawntrail, so that my mind has that mythology in the back of my head. I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so, will I remain in your hearts also. Also the Book of Life. I'm so sorry if I bumped the mic or stuff too much, because I'm just getting too excited, so I may be moving around a little more than I usually do. Go now to the indelible patches in its memorials. It's the history of my people laid bare. Which way? 'Tis a minotaur. Oh, so it's not so much lava as it is attacks from the Vermandi. Vermanda. I don't even. Sorrow. Is there gonna be a despair? I'm getting chills. I don't like this area. I get bad vibes. To not only be remembered, but to live on inside hearts of others. If it's possible, then grandfather surely lives in me. 'Tis a comforting thought. Look at these splendid memorials. They're murals. They appear to depict 4 different scenes. Oh. Wait. I want to look at them more. I get the feeling that they were expecting us. Oh, I didn't know, Alize. I've never spoken with a Yokir before, and I have no idea they held such philosophy on life and death. See, I want to know. Okay, those are. Hopefully, they explain it, and I can get a better look at them. I'm short. I've been waiting for you. Hello, a fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chronicles of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the morals from the generation. I wish Emmett was here. But based on what they said, he should be in my heart, right? Because I ain't ever forgetting that man. Ever. They really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your way. Please, we would love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. This first moral depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yokir. But blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yoktural under their domain. When all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northward, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Zaktoral. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Jorgal the Boundless, we still make use of that bridge in Tuliola for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete the work of that scale. But I never heard of any Yokir living in Zaktoral. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next moral and behold the answer. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? Ooh, that's where the Golden City is, isn't it? It's in Joktaral. A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forward into Joktaral, thousands of years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible illness? No. No virulent prey or newly arisen blight. For the local Tonawata and Shitona, it was but a mild affliction of the sorts that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly for our people. Out of every 10 Yoki, Huey, I don't even freaking know. I really don't know how to pronounce their names. I wish a character would say it so I could hear it and learn it. It's the same thing that, like, back when I was trying to learn how to say Hythlodaeus, I did not have a clue how to say that man's name until they actually said it out loud. So it's probably going to be the same here. I probably won't know how to say this word until, like, halfway towards the end of the game. Who knows? Joined the Northern Campaign. 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking inherent resistant, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation rather than the burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Yukurupacha. The sun looks so happy, it kind of reminds me of the Teletubby sun, and it's kind of frightening. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unlike us. In appearance or custom, they feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet, as they fought on and on, the idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Joktaral and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here, in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days, here in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Torali. How you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on. Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you to meet him upon the summit of Worksjal Zormor. I had the feeling we end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we'll know where we're going. To the top of Wuku Zorma. I have no idea. I'm probably saying names different ways throughout the entire thing. Your genuine interest in our history is refreshing. Yay! We're refreshing! Like a bottle of water. I don't know. We got a ton of side quests to do. Okay, I think it would be this one, logically. That is so much fire. If I'd known we'd be climbing Warzozumor, I might not have raced up and down all those trails. My feet are killing me. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. How long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. Come on, we don't want to fall far behind Alphino and the others. I say, do not run up that mountain. Do not run up that hill, you're going to suffocate. Wait for me. Oh, those really are eternal flames. Hellfire. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay. Oh, nope. Nope, too bad. You're not getting me. I don't need your XP anyway. I'm pretty sure I get enough. Ooh, spoopy. I hope we come across Book Jaja on our way to the summit. We still owe him for this trouble he caused us in Kozamauka. Yeah, we do. And for our tacos. The true size of a mountain is never more apparent than when you're standing right at its foot. Yeah. I cast a rejuvenation spell on Wiklamat. Even our indomitable third promise is feeling the strain of these slopes. I fear I won't be of much use to you as a guide past this point. Even in Tuliola, there is precious little written about the sacred peak of Warku Zorma, beyond whimsical poetry, that is. You remember the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Juralja is attempting the Vita proof, then he will have heard that same lesson. I can only hope that it made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. You can hope. Doesn't guarantee.